Hey Runescape, it's iMage, and before you say anything, I want to address the fact that I am going to be mining during this video, and if you thought that I could think of something more entertaining for you guys to watch while I make this video, you might be wrong. But good news is I'm 135,000 experience away, or 132,000 experience away, I guess now, from 96 mining, and that is going to be awesome, I guess. It's been so long since I've actually trained mining that it's kind of ridiculous now. But a couple of good things and a couple of bad things coming out in this video. I am basically just going to make this a discussion video, so you can, if you want, completely not watch the screen and just play RuneScape or do something else while you listen. Because then again, I'm just going to be mining, and it might get kind of laggy because if you haven't seen Living Rock Caverns anytime soon, it is crowded with bots. And so here comes the good news and the bad news. I guess I can just directly start going into the updates. The updates with my channel, with RuneScape, and etc. Because even though I have made a RuneScape video about updates, I do it quite frequently. But I like to keep in touch with you guys, and I like to keep semi-frequent videos. And to do that, sometimes you have to tell people what you plan on doing. Because it's not always possible to do the things in a timely fashion, especially when something else is, I don't know, so when something else is, I guess, prioritized or something. But we can directly start into it. So, let's just go into the bad news. I like to kill the mood first, then try to work it up. So, bad news, we have quit doing the Gathering Dragon, me and Chase. And yeah, it's kind of sad, but boo, whatever. It's not the worst thing in the world that could have happened. The Road to Elysian and the Gathering Dragon were two of the series that I would have liked to finish, but Road to Elysian, personally, I lost all sort of motivation after I lost my money. And then I am getting a phone call right now. What? I might be getting a phone call from my friend in Argentina, so I might have to answer that. But I've never seen that number before. Anyways, so what was I going to say? Oh yes, the Gathering Dragon. Actually, we're done making the Gathering Dragon, and to explain the reason why we're doing that is because basically we don't have enough time to make it. We don't have the frequency that we would like to put it out. It's really, honestly, if we did it for a week, if we did it each week for a week, if we did it every week for a year, we probably still wouldn't actually have our goal because it is that difficult of a challenge. And not only that, we just don't have enough time in the day now that we're not on summer vacation for us to be basically making that content. Now that's kind of depressing, but there's also some good news that comes with that. The good news is that me and Chase no longer have a kind of series restriction on what we want to be doing in the game. And to add on to that, Chase is actually moving his computer around so that we can Skype more often, which means that we can actually get more duo commentaries coming to you guys basically more frequently. And now that kind of contradicts what I just said. We're not doing it because it's too unfrequent, but we're going to be able to make more frequent, shorter videos. And I guess that's the whole point. We want it to be fairly frequent, but we don't want the limitations that we have on the Gathering Dragon, where we would have to do that at least once a week, which might be the only time that we get just from our scheduling. But from now on, we can actually talk to each other more on Skype, and that just allows us to make more videos overall. So you should expect more videos, but you should never expect Gathering Dragon or Road to Elysian ever again. So sorry guys. The good news though is that I sold my Gathering Dragon tab, and I now have 8.5 mil. Now I just opened this up and showed you, but if you can't, if you're wondering, 8.5 mil. It was actually 8.5 mil exactly like that. It's kind of crazy, but that's how it turned out. Other than that, you may ask, what am I going to be doing with that 8.5 mil? Well, after I hit this 96 mining level, I actually do plan on going for 99 mining, and that'll take as long as it takes me, actually. So I am in no rush to get that, so no guarantees. Also, wait, 96 to 97, 97, 98, yeah, 3 levels. So, and remember, you always have to count like that because there is the possibility that it's more than 3 levels or less than 3 levels. I guess it's when I'm counting on a game board. It's always confusing. That was kind of a weird side note that you can think of me as, but I actually do have some ideas of stuff to do with that 8.5 mil, and based on the things that have actually come out in RuneScape recently and things that will come out in RuneScape. So right now I'm not sure how busy. I'm actually going to switch topics and go into future videos. So I'm not sure how busy the God of War's dungeon has been recently. I haven't gone and checked it out. I haven't looked at any of it, but I have seen that there are, 10 new drops or something on the, more than 10 drops now on the God of War's dungeon area. So you can actually have I think it's a higher chance of getting a drop. Maybe it's not, but it's something where it's desirable to go again. And because of that, I was considering starting a series where I go to God of War's dungeon basically as much as I can, or just I solo a trip and then show you guys what I get, etc, etc. So I'm trying to think of some way that I can include God of War's dungeon into a series, but not actually make it a series, just make it something that I do in the pastime. So it may just be duo commentaries that me and Chase make every now and then, trying to get money on Runescape. And this is because the Armadillo Godsword actually looks amazing. The Armadillo crossbow looks pretty intense. It looks good, I should say. It doesn't look that intense, but it looks decent and reasonable for me to buy as a weapon, seeing as I can't use a chaotic crossbow. Other than this, the updates that I also want to mention for me, I am going to be making a 1 to 99 slate. I've said this at least 4 times, I swear by now. So I'm going to stop rattling it into your brains. But I'm going to be doing that as quickly as I can to get that out to you guys. Actually, since I just cleared that bank tap, I can start making it basically now and actually start working on it until I finish it, I guess. So I will start doing that, and I'll put in a good 30 minutes a day of recording and editing until I have the completed file. And then I can upload it to YouTube, and it'll be a good 30-minute guide or something. Something ridiculous, unless I decide to speed it up. But then it wouldn't be that good of a guide. So you never know. So other than that, videos that should be coming out, not too important. I decided on a systematic way for me to rearrange my my multiple channels. From now on, I'm going to be not only making one. I'm going to be changing the system basically on how I organize my channels. I'm going to have it be going RuneScape first priority, Minecraft and League of Legends second priority / whenever I can basically, which is how I've been doing it, but I'm going to be doing it on a more frequent basis. And I'll be putting more time into RuneScape videos in terms of editing and recording. But you might see more of the other videos just because they're easy to make. And that's just how it happens. So if you get a higher quality video in RuneScape, would you be disappointed that I had made other videos? I don't know, it's up to you guys. But the next thing is actually things that are coming out in RuneScape. So in RuneScape, we actually get to look forward to big investments that Jagex has and Jagex has made for the RuneScape community. And some of these are RuneScape 3, evolution of combat, and multiple systems. So if you're wondering what I mean, RuneScape 3, that was a phishing thing that happened a few years ago, and it gets me too every time I hear it. I didn't even know that this happened. Someone, Chase actually texted me this morning saying that Jagex has said RuneScape 3 was coming out in their live stream. So I went and looked at it, and yeah, they did actually say that they are making a RuneScape 3. I'm not sure what it's going to look like. I mean, I hope it just looks like a better quality. I hope it's downloadable. That seems like the only way that you can actually get it to work. Other than that, coming out on different tablets, so you can start playing it on your iPad if you have an iPad. You can play it on probably Xbox. I can imagine them coming out with that. I mean, I remember them saying that they weren't going to have it on consoles, but who knows? And since they just got that Jagex Guardian coming in, it's obvious that they are trying to actually change the platform that you run RuneScape on. And these are actually just huge investments that I'm not sure how important they are to the quality of the game, but I'm sure once they come out that we will be astounded at how long it's taken for it to be this good, because I almost guarantee that they're going to be well worth the wait, and it will be pretty exciting as soon as that happens. So I'm looking forward to that. And RuneScape should be getting a hell of a lot more quality-wise fantastic. So that's good on their part. Jagex has also addressed the point that they aren't doing as well with small updates, which is true. I mean, if you don't find anything attractive about the game to play, which sometimes happens. I mean, it happens for everyone. As soon as you reach the goal that you have, and the next goal that you have isn't as important, say, like for me, I am getting 99 mining, but that's not that important of a goal for me. I don't get on RuneScape as much as I possibly could, and I don't see that as a bad thing, but some people may. So in the long run, I guess what I'm saying is I like RuneScape, and I'm going to keep on playing it, and you guys should expect guides from me and higher quality videos, but I'm not sure how frequent they're going to be. And if you guys actually do like commentaries like this, you should probably tell me, because then I can think of a commentary. And I sometimes would actually just prefer to make commentaries over making guides and stuff. But I do want to make more guides than I make commentaries. So 50-50 on that one. I'll decide from, I'm going to look through my commentaries and my guides and see which ones are doing better. Obviously my guides are going to do better, but how long has that taken, etc. So I'll basically see you guys next time, and I thank you guys for listening to me as I chat about updates. So if you guys like the video, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys later for more content. See you guys.